Gold has just formed a powerful bullish weekly candle, but the real question is, will gold surge toward 4,400 or trigger a sharp correction that almost no one is ready for? But here's the truth. Most traders miss gold's biggest moves because they don't truly understand the forces driving this market right now. In this breakdown, I'll reveal how institutions are quietly positioning, uncover the 3 macro forces shaping gold's next move, and share my exact trading roadmap for the week. If you're serious about trading gold, stay with me till the end. I'll show you exactly what's driving this market and how to trade it. Macro outlook: 3 key forces driving gold. Force number 1, the US dollar dynamics, DXY. The dollar remains the most important counterforce to gold. Here's what you need to know about DXY. DXY technical analysis. Starting with the monthly chart, the DXY remains above its long-term uptrend. It has been consolidating for 6 months within the 96 to 100 range, preparing for a potential major breakout. If the monthly candle closes above 100, the index could extend higher toward 104 and 107. If it closes below 96, the downside opens toward 90 or even lower. On the weekly chart, the DXY continues to retest the 100 resistance level. Last week's candle closed below half of the previous bullish candle, showing strong selling pressure around this zone. With the Fed expected to cut rates in the next 2 weeks, the dollar will likely lose upward momentum. It will be difficult for the index to break above 100 in the near term. If it fails again, a pullback toward 97 to 98 is likely before any renewed attempt higher. If price does break above 100, the next target would be the 1.15 resistance, possibly higher. Moving down to the daily. The index is still trading inside an ascending channel. However, a potential double top is forming, combined with a failed breakout above 100 and bearish RSI divergence. With expectations of Fed rate cuts reducing demand for USD, the probability of a continued decline is higher than a full recovery. If price closes above 100, a short-term bounce toward 101.5 is possible, but this scenario currently has a low probability. Zoom into the H4 chart. The DXY has closed below the ascending trend line, signaling a likely corrective decline toward 98.6, followed by a mild recovery before dropping further toward 98 or even 97 to build a new base for a future rebound. Here's the catch. The DXY's next move won't just impact gold, it could rewrite the short-term trading landscape entirely. The dollar is the battlefield, where gold reacts first and everything else follows. Force number 2, geopolitical risks. While DXY drives the immediate moves, geopolitics remain the deeper structural force supporting gold's long-term strength. Recently, the US deployed F-35 fighter jets and additional military assets near Venezuela. Caracas responded immediately by activating its S-300 air defense systems, reportedly prepared to engage any US aircraft. This isn't just political noise, it's a clear escalation in global tension, and gold consistently reacts to these developments. Russia-Ukraine peace talks have shown some progress, but no agreement has been reached. Until a concrete resolution emerges, uncertainty will continue to support gold as a safe haven asset. Now, let's look behind the charts at the institutional flows shaping gold's next move. Finally, institutional activity. While retail traders are still debating whether gold has already peaked, institutional players tell a different story. Gold Trust added 5 tons of gold to its holdings last week, bringing total reserves to 1,045 tons. Most importantly, they have not unloaded any significant portion of the gold accumulated earlier. Both the weekly and monthly charts confirm this behavior, signaling that the fund still expects higher gold prices in the medium and long term. When capital of this magnitude shifts, retail traders often get trapped chasing moves too late, and that's when the real game in gold begins. These activities suggest the fund is still positioning to push gold toward the 4,400 range, possibly further to 4,700 to 5,000 before taking profits. This positioning aims to hedge against a possible Ukraine peace deal and a potential US dollar rebound.
Now that we understand how capital is moving, it's time to turn to the charts. Let's zoom in and see what gold is really telling us. Gold technical analysis. First, congratulations to everyone who acted on my October 29, 2025 analysis by buying near 4,900. They're now enjoying gains exceeding 3,000 pips. Meanwhile, those who followed last week's analysis by around 4040 have secured profits of over 1,500 pips. We called this move from 3,900 before it even started, and that's the power of understanding market structure. We shared lots of setups earlier in our Telegram group before market move. That's why it's crucial to subscribe to the channel or join our Telegram to get real-time updates so you don't miss the next major wave in gold. Now, let's zoom in on the charts. Monthly, weekly, daily, H4. Step by step, here's what the market is really showing. Starting with the monthly time frame. Last month closed with a strong bullish candle, accompanied by high volume, reinforcing gold's long-term upward momentum. If this were a market top, volume would typically contract. Instead, the strong buying suggests gold may continue higher next month. A confirmed breakout above 4,400 opens the path toward the 5,000 area. Since bottoming at 1,600, gold has surged to 4,400, a move of nearly 28,000 pips. This rally was fueled by four converging forces. The dollar's drop from 114.6 to 96, geopolitical risks in Ukraine and the Middle East, trade tensions under the Trump administration, fiscal risks, government shutdown in Washington. Ask yourself, how often do we see such perfect alignment? It could take more decades or never happen again. At this stage, peace in Ukraine remains elusive. Tensions between the US and Venezuela are escalating, ongoing central bank accumulation, and global markets have yet to find solid footing, all of which continue to support gold's upside momentum in the coming weeks. However, a strong rebound in the US dollar DXY could easily trigger a sharp correction in gold from current levels. On the other hand, if the DXY continues to consolidate or weaken, gold is likely to rebound to 4,250 if break decisively above the 4,250, paving the way for a potential rally toward 4,300, 4,400, and beyond. On the weekly, last week formed a solid bullish candle, closing above the previous 4 weeks. Buyers remain fully in control, leaving little room for sellers to push price lower. With the DXY weakening again, gold is likely to continue its advance toward the 43,000-4400 resistance region. In the medium term, price may consolidate between 4,000 and 4,400 to accumulate enough momentum for a breakout. If a weekly candle closes above 4,400, the next upside targets lie at 4,700 and 5,000. Shifting down to the daily. Now let's look at the daily chart. This is where the broader story unfolds. Price is broken above the descending trend line and is currently trading within the rising structure. Gold is expected to continue moving toward the 4,250 resistance, then extend toward 4,300 and potentially 4,400 in the upcoming sessions. So, let's zoom into the H4 chart, where things get even more interesting. A strong bullish H4 candle with high volume has closed above both the descending trend line and the 4,200 resistance. Price is currently retesting the previous swing high at 4,130 to 4,150, where selling pressure has appeared. Gold is likely to retest 4,250, and if an H4 candle closes above this level, there is roughly an 80% probability of a successful breakout toward higher levels. This structure gives traders a clear multi-time frame view. Overall structure remains bullish, with the current pullback seen as a healthy correction within the uptrend. All of this leads us to the key question: why consider both buying and selling gold at this stage? Gold stays in a strong bullish cycle, supported by institutional demand and solid technical setups. However, the DXY rebound remains a key headwind to watch. Let's turn that analysis into a practical trading plan, the exact playbook I'll be following for the week ahead.
Trading plan, December 1 to 31, 2025. First buy zone, 3,900 to 3,935. Institutional support, round number, fail break. Probability approximately 99%. Stop loss 38.79. Targets 39.77 to 39.97,
4047 to 4097, 4147 to 4397. Second buy zone, 4000 to 4043. Weekly support, round number, plus fail break. Probability approximately 95%. Stop loss 3997. Targets 4077 to 4097, 4137 to 4197, 4245 to 4397. Third buy zone 4100 to 4123. H4 breakout, round number, plus rising trend line. Probability approximately 90%. Stop loss 4097. Targets 4167 to 4197, 4227 to 4277, 4297 to 4397. Fourth buy zone 1450 to 1463. H4 support, round number, probability approximately 85%. Stop loss 1447. Targets 1487 to 1497, 4227 to 4277, 4297 to 4397. Fifth buy zone 4190 to 4205. Nearest support, round number, probability approximately 80%. Stop loss 4185. Targets 4217 to 4237, 4247 to 4297, 4347 to 4397. Watching closely like this places you in the top tier of traders prepared to make smart moves. First sell zone 4347 to 4350. Daily strong resistance, probability approximately 80%. Stop loss 4251. Targets 4231 to 4213, 4173 to 4153, 4123 to 4103. Second sell zone 4377 to 4400. All-time high. Probability approximately 90%. Stop loss 4401. Targets 4353 to 4303, 4253 to 4203, 4153 to 4103. Pro tip: false breakout, wait for the retest, re-enter for clean profits. Remember, probabilities don't guarantee outcomes, but they keep us disciplined. Gold doesn't move randomly. It reacts to real global shifts. Don't miss the next big move. Opportunities like this don't come often. Subscribe now and join our community for real-time alerts and exclusive insights you won't find anywhere else. Master Gold. Master the market. This is not financial advice.